Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to Invasions Week 2, Day 2. So, they finally did fix the rewards. I believe they actually did this yesterday, but of course they did it after our stream. But yes, they did fix the rewards. They are now the normal amounts that they're supposed to be, like it was last week. I don't believe we'll be able to reclaim these, but once we reach stage 12, we will finally be able to claim our major orb, because we did not claim it yet this week. But stage 10 and 11, we technically already claimed yesterday. So yeah, once we reach those, we're actually not going to be getting their rewards, but still, got to work our way to stage 12, and of course, just work all the way up. So as far as the leaderboard, of course, we're not going to even be remotely touching that. Though it does look like it's starting to get a little bit lower than what it was last week. Probably because after everyone saw what it was like last week, quite a few people probably aren't spending as much to try to get first. So yeah, quite a bit less as far as score is concerned. But oops, I always do that. Every single time I go all the way out. I keep thinking that there's like a different screen there, but it's all the same screen. Anyways, we 100% chance have enough to go through all these, and then we'll finally reach the stage 8s, which have all the towers on them. Of course, we're going to be sticking with the normal team that we've been using, though I probably will be switching into Mang eventually, some kind of Mang team, though for now, this has been doing us pretty decent. Iron Bark, Dark Troll, Flame Troll, Infernus, and yep, let's get into it. Get the mana generation going and go from there. Hello, William. Hello, Danny. Hello, Captain. Hello, Steve. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Henny. And hello, Henry, I mean. And hello, Starin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go lower the volume some. 1 second. A really weird amount. There we go. Got to get it right. I hate when it keeps going off by 1 every single time. It has to be exactly on the 10 mark. Well, it doesn't have to be, but it'll bother me like crazy if it's not. Anyways, let's go. And I need purple and blue. I kind of want to go for those first, so I'm going to do that immediately. He'll take some yellow. Very bad, given that he's in first spot right now. I don't have any quick way of killing him. So there's the last of our purple, and that's match. We're pretty close to it. So we have our tower poke. Do I want to get it yet? Probably more important to go for Devour Raven first, so we'll do just that. Take another skull, and he's dead, hopefully. Let's see, he should die to this. Please hit it. Good, good. And now we just poke it out. Aw, 8 HP and it gets that thing. I can't burn it either. Too bad we don't have Kraken or something. Kraken would not be usable, unfortunately. It's a beast, if I'm not mistaken. Or a monster. Never mind, it's not a beast, it's a monster. Same difference. Well, not really, but they're similar. They're similar. Not in this game, though. We'll go throw Infernus down. Go for our poke on probably first slot, since it's a bigger threat more immediately, since it has the mana. But we'll go through Infernus, and never mind, we're not even going to need to do that. It'll just die to whatever we do. Here, have this, and down it goes. 3 HP, all we need. Hello, Mehmet, welcome. Hello, Dane, welcome as well. If you guys need any team suggestions or anything for invasions, just let me know. We went over quite a few of them the other day. In both the video as well as the stream, but if you guys still have any questions about them, definitely let me know, and we'll get around to them. Otherwise, we're mainly just going to be going and running through invasions, then dungeons, and then mess around in PvP. Also, they haven't confirmed yet, but there is a good chance that this Friday will be the Treasure Gnome event, though they did not confirm it during yesterday's stream. Okay, we'll go and... well, they didn't know, so they didn't confirm it, nor did they deny that it's occurring. They just didn't know if it was or wasn't. What do we even go for here? I keep wanting to use it on first slot, but I keep forgetting. Towers and constructs are different, so it won't be able to do extra damage to it. Not until the next battle can we start doing it to all of them. Did we go for this now? I think I'm going to hold, actually, so we'll go through Infernus. Because I don't know which one I'll need to target at yet. Well, apparently not those. We'll go and, well, looks like first slot then, since they're both the same mana cost, so he's going to get it before the other one. 8 and 7, both are probably a low chance, but we'll go for the 8 since it's slightly higher. Go for the double red, 9 of them should hit. Nice, got it. Got everything we need, perfect. And now we Infernus into the fist, and that's match. He's losing a lot of his HP really quick, wow. That's what we get for only having an epic rarity, but I'm not getting any higher than that. Epic is perfectly fine. Hello, Sean. Hello, Lovi. Welcome. Do you know what the drop rate is getting Arcanes and Explorer? It is about 3% chance or so. Somewhere around 3% chance. About every 16 battles or so should be 1 Arcane. But yeah, it's about 16% chance. I mean, it's about a 1 in 16 chance, about a 3% chance. Normally, it's about a 1% chance. Yeah, we're gonna move that over. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, I think I just said the wrong one, didn't I? It's not 3. Hold up. 1 second. Wait, is it 8%? It might be 8%, actually. It was like 7 or 8. Never mind. It wasn't 3%. 3% is the chance of, I believe, getting a Celestial off of an Explore battle. Arcane should actually be more towards 7 or 8%. Whatever it is, it comes out to 1 in 16. What is a 1 in 16 chance? Hold up. Because I know 1 in 16 is pretty accurate. Let's see. Oops, that's not how you do that. Let's see. Yeah, that'd be a 6% chance then. Yeah, it's somewhere around the 6 to 8% chance. Somewhere's in that general ballpark. It's the Celestial that's more towards like 2 or 3% chance. Alright, we're gonna do the purple there. Move that one over. Get the Infernus down. And throw Infernus. Syrup is posting a stream summary with the first bullet point saying Gnome event will be this weekend. I'd say confirmed. Oh, it did get confirmed. Okay. She didn't say that during the stream, though. She did not say that during the stream, but I guess after the stream she looked it up and then found it. So yeah, as I mentioned, it is this Friday. So it's not any different, it's just confirming it. Yeah, she definitely did not say that during the stream. Unless it was like the 1 minute I was gone or something. Because during the stream they had no clue. Alright, and now we just go and poke it down. And that'll be that. And double the reds. Get the Infernus down. Oops, never mind. And there we go. Also, hello, Cherry Top. Welcome. Let's see. Also, hello, Sir Robin. Was looking for a little help building out the team you've got recently for PvP, trying to make it a bit faster. You're running Gorgulfa, Azura, Uriali, and Crimson Bat. Well, if you're going to be running a specific team like that, there isn't any trade-off you can make to make that any quicker, except maybe switching the position of Crimson Bat and Uriali, so that the Crimson Bat's more in front of it. But you want to replace out Crimson Bat for something else. There's not really much you could replace that with unless you wanted to go like a Valkyrie or something, which might be more of a downgrade than an upgrade, but it would give you souls at least. But yeah, Crimson Bat's perfectly fine there. Other than that, you could replace it with Draculus, but I don't know if you have Draculus. But yeah, something like a Valkyrie or Draculus. Crimson Bat's still fine though. Just the main thing I would say if you are going to keep the Crimson Bat, just change the order of Uriali Crimson Bat and move the Crimson Bat in front of it. Otherwise, you're going to be blocking the Crimson Bat too much. You want him to keep spamming more since he has the lower mana cost. Can I show us? Can I show you what? Let's see. What is your binary, Tacet? Wait, what? B-A-N-I-E-R-E. I don't know what you're referring to with that. I can show it if I could understand what you're trying to refer to. Let's see. Oh, she was just confirming it on the thing. Okay, I see, D. Well, now we know for sure. It is indeed this Friday, which we kind of already knew already, but now we know 100% for sure that the Gnome event does start this weekend, and it goes for the entire weekend, starting from Friday. Have you ever used a team based on a weapon, Soul of Ixenos? We did a long while back. It's not worth it, though. It's basically a weaker version of Scion, and Scion these days are already pretty bad. The banner? Oh, what banner? Sorry, my bad. The binary? There's a banner called binary? Oh, you mean banner. Oh, you mean okay, I see. What is the banner of the current one we're using? Oh, +2 purple. On this team right now, it's +2 purple, if that's what you're asking. My bad. Yeah, we're using +2 purple right now, if that was what the question was. Just a standard +2 purple, the one from Karkaroff. What do we need? What do we need? We'll go take the purple there. Tried for the blue, didn't get it. We'll go take it manually, I guess, and stop getting mana. Luckily, that does almost nothing. What even is that armor boost? It's like 5 armor. Exactly 5 armor. That is very low. We'll go double the purple here, and we should be good to go. That lands, we throw it... What's the biggest threat at the moment? Probably one of these two. Is it worth taking that skull? He hits us with 30, but it's 33% reduced. I'll probably just double the red after. So we'll go and take that. Get a nice hit on that. Hopefully that'll hit, and it does. And now we can just go fire at him again, and we'll be good to go. Before I do though, let me take a little bit of red and a purple chance. Didn't get it, but let me go and double those purples. Get our mana up, and we're good to go now. So we'll go move that over. Do I leave him alive and kill him out the other way? Maybe. Actually, yeah, we'll go do that. We'll throw a double Infernus, and he should die out that way, hopefully. And now we Flame Troll, which actually misses. Not good. We still have the double purple, though. Oh, before I do, let me go grab that. Let me take that skull, because Infernus will clean up first slot. And let me go poke this one. Double the purple. That'll get him to full mana, and then we can go from there. There we go. Take everything that's scrappy on the board. Move that, move that. And now we throw the Infernus. That gets rid of barrier. And now they're all grouped together so we can do a bunch of damage. So double the purple. And that's pretty much match. One more will do it. Oh no. It's taking a lot of damage. And there we go. That should be enough. And that's match. Oh, it hit the worst possible ones. Luckily we got the Cascade though. Oh, okay. The banner thingy? Yeah, it's this one. It's the one Karkaroff banner thingy. Under here. The old Gods banner from Karkaroff, this thing. The +2 purple one. There's a few other options you could use, though. I just going +2 purple just to rush up Flame Troll. And also, whenever we cast Dark Troll, it then goes better into both Flame Troll and Infernus, as far as getting both of these things' manas up, so we can go and keep spamming out Infernus, or whatever troop we happen to put there. It doesn't have to be specifically Infernus, though it does work best with it. And we will be trying it with Mang. Probably tomorrow, I would think we need to start doing that. I don't know, we'll maybe do this for one additional day. It depends how high their stats start to get. Once they start getting really high stats, we're basically forced to have to use Mang, based on current options available. Really wonder if they're going to make a new weapon like Mang, because right now there's almost no parallel to it. And there are definitely quite a few people that might not have it. You get a 40 red, 40 brown hero mastery, so it's pretty easy for everyone to obtain, but of course at lower level ranges, you wouldn't have it. Okay, he just 100 marked that. That's unfortunate. Oh, that does a lot of damage too. Wow. Okay. We can actually lose this already. We just started the battle. But we'll go and throw that down. 2 HP. I need something on this team to like do a small amount of net damage. Normally that would be Infernus' job, but they all have immune to burn, so that doesn't actually work. Alright, so that did a decent amount of damage. I need to go get Infernus now. Oh, that did an extra turn. But we'll go get rid of all the barriers that way. And I guess we just work from the top down and do it that way. We don't have an extra turn here. I don't have a way to drop any of that. So we'll just simply take a skull by taking a red, I guess. Move that over. Hey, that actually got a full mana. Nice. That's not enough damage to kill it, is it? But we'll go throw that down at it. He'll get the kill. And now we can just keep Infernus spamming until we win. And just repeat that until he goes, all three goes down. We'll double the red after, most likely. You're going to craft the World Breaker this week and add it to your Dragon team. What would you replace Dragotar, Christinex, Dragon Soul, Salvani Mora? Probably the Salvani Mora you'd replace out. It would make it so you don't use brown, but it would... They both serve the purpose of hitting all enemies, so you'd still have that functionality from it. You also wouldn't have Entangle, though on most teams these days don't really utilize like Skull Spam or anything like that. So it'd be perfectly fine, the fact that you don't have an Entangle option. Okay. Also, that would be really cool if they ever did invasions with dragons. Because there are a lot of very solid dragons. The only problem with that is a lot of them are high rarity, though. There's a couple good lower rarity ones, though, like Dragotar and stuff. But what do we even have here? We'll go take the purple. Go grab that. He'll do whatever there. Try Honor, Humility, Loyalty, and Furnace. I was thinking about that, like using a Humility and Furnace team or something to try to like boost up his magic and just get him into one-shot range. This is our last battle, though, because we didn't end up getting a Raven. Oh, then again, we don't know if we got a Raven or not. We'll see if we have more battles. That's the only weird thing about invasions. You don't know if you're getting more battles during the 4-tower battles until after the battle is finished, because there's no way to tell prior. because a Raven cannot replace out a tower, but it still gives you the points. Alright, let's go take that red. Oh, that really needs Surge there. That is bad. We have 2 different skull locations. I guess I'd take this one because there's a better... Oh, let me take that first. Because there's a better chance we would get a skull, but never mind. We just go take that. There's still 2 independent skulls there, so I'm going to throw the double purple. That was supposed to hit. Luckily, he didn't really do any follow-up, so we'll just go grab that. Take a skull. Oh, that reduction. Okay, I need to kill him out now. That is way too tanky and in the way of everything that we're doing. Let me go do that. And where does that leave us? Take another one for free. And can we get lucky enough to directly Infernus him? Or do I just play it safe and go with the skull? I think we do that, because if it gets side hit now, he'll still die. Actually, you know what? I might as well just go for another one. And there we go. He's just going to re-barrier anyway, so... Regardless if I hit him, he would have just got the barrier right back. So I just decided not to hit him. And there we go. Move that over. Double the red, and should be good to go from there. Now we can just throw Infernus. Before I do, let me go and poke him so he dies out. And now we can just deal with the rest with this Infernus, and that's pretty much match. 1 or 2 more of those. Oh, how was that not an extra turn? Ow. Ow. Okay, that hurt. We'll go double the reds. Throw another Infernus at him. Nice extra turn, randomly. Out of nowhere, throw another one, and that should be match. There we go. And did we get 2 additional battles? Probably not. Let me see. Oh, no, we did. Sweet. We did get the 2 higher battles. Let's see. Can you show a Great Maul team without Infernus? Do you mean without Inferno King? Do you mean? But there's a pretty nice Great Maul team that's centered around Great Maul, Inferno King, Shegra, and Mercy. I can go show that after. What was that one team someone wanted me to try? I don't know if I can actually use that, though. It doesn't seem like it would work. Let me see. What was suggested? It was something with, like, humility and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Honor, humility, loyalty, Infernus, Talon banner. Let's see. We'd keep getting the buffs. But then we'd be stuck with just armor and HP buffs, which wouldn't really help us much. We don't have anything that boosts ratios off of either of them. And we would just have the Infernus, so... Wouldn't it kind of make slightly more sense to put the... Oh, never mind. You did put the humility in a different location, I see. These battles don't count as PvP, though, do they? Because Honor would have lower stats if that was the case. Honor would not have his 10 to all stats. But I guess we could keep spamming humility, loyalty on green-blue. Keep spamming that out and do something like that. Or even blue-red, because then that would go right into Infernus. And with his red storm and everything. It's interesting. I guess we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Honor. I'm actually curious if it does gain its bonus or not. I'm almost guaranteed it wouldn't, but you never know. Humility, loyalty, and of course the Infernus. We'll give it a shot. Oops, he's already on the team. And we'll do that onto a double yellow. I don't think we need any other banner other than Rush Humility. And where to go? And there we go. Okay, so will he gain his 10 to all stats? He'll be 33 if so. I believe the answer is no, but we'll see what happens. That's the correct team, right? Honor, Humility, Loyalty, Infernus. Yep, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. It's also one of the few weeks I'll watch to be able to do this, as well as Construct weeks. We'd be able to do something similar to this. Especially if they ever added a, like, armor boosting, or, you know, a troop under mechs that boosts based on armor that isn't a bomb bot. Because right now, Bombot's the only thing that really does that underneath mechs at the moment. Well, I guess technically Karnex boosts off it too, but it only does it for skulls. Did it gain 10 to all stats? No, it did not. That was to be expected, because it only does in PvP, but still, really tanky, even without that final trait on them. What to move? Problem here is we don't have any easy way to specifically target out towers if we want to. We'll go move that. Need to start getting humility up. Go move that one over. Nice, nice. And that'll be full mana for him as well. And come on, magic buffs. Okay. So we throw this on... I guess red, since there's so many. Oh, we got the magic buff on exactly what we needed it. Wow. That worked out too perfectly. Now let's go do this on... Take the skull. Throw this onto, I guess, brown. Got magic again, wow. Throw that on yellow. Throw this on brown. Oh, it does have potential. Though we are doing quite a bit above average by the fact that we happen to be getting so lucky with magic buffs. We're not going to get that lucky again, getting like 2 of them in a row like that. But, wow. Okay, we'll give it another shot. That definitely outperformed. And we'll throw that again. Biggest issue will be if it goes a long time without getting a magic buff, though. We could go like 6 or 8 casts or something without ever getting one. Yeah, let's give it another shot. That worked out quite nicely, actually. Okay. I was kind of expecting they'd be able to outstat us quickly, but nope. We get so much buff that, at least this early on, it does end up working out. Maybe later on, it might not as much, but definitely at the moment it is. Oh, what do we even need here? I guess we start rushing up the Infernus. He gives a little bit of mana to everything once he gets full mana anyways. So we'll have that going for us. We'll try for... Oh, we don't use blue. Let's go try a blue into a yellow. I guess I'll still try it. Didn't get it, though. He gives us free yellows. Thank you very much. Throw down reds. Did we get a magic buff there? No. It's going to be a while before we get it. Oh, no, he stunned it, too. That's not good. We'll try again. Didn't get it. Got HP. Throw the Infernus down. Get most of our mana back. He'll just poke us. We'll take the extra turn and all of our mana we need. Come on, Infernus. We need you. Oh, now that Honor's stunned, it's actually going to die really quickly due to the skull damage. What else do we have to move around? Do we even bother with the skull? I guess we try getting loyalty up. Oh, come on. We didn't even surge. Okay. Do we let Honor die? Or do we... Oh, never mind. We have to let Honor die. There's no way to save it because there's 2 skulls on the board. Unless he was to randomly... Never mind. We already had our turn. He can't unstun. So let's go for the yellow then. He'll kill us out. We're still stunned on it too. Go move that over. Try this on purple since it's slightly more populated. There we go. Very nice. Still haven't got that magic buff. Go do that on green. Attack buff. Come on, buffs. Do something that's actually useful. Go throw that down again. Go get this on yellow. Got it. Nice. Throw this on green. Nope. HP buff. Stop HP buffing it. This is going to be like one gigantic Infernus with nothing else. There we go. Finally, we got magic buff. Now we can start tearing them apart. So go throw that down. Throw this on yellow. At least he gets to buff them too from taking damage. Throw down Infernus. Actually, before we do, let's throw that one down actually. And yeah. Yeah, once you get that magic buff, it's pretty solid. It's everything prior to that where it's annoying. And a smash. There we go. Yep, that works surprisingly well. And there we go. That's the final battle because we didn't get an invisible Val Raven. And that's that. Let's see. You got a Val Raven from a vault? Nice. Yeah, I still need it. It's the only realistic drop that I could actually get that I haven't gotten yet. Oh, the previous stage gives a chaotic orb. It shows a green orb on the thing. But no, it actually gave us an orb of chaos. Oh, sweet. Let's go see what this gives then. Let's see. Also, hello, Vlad. Welcome. You wish I had an Infernus? Well, if you don't have Infernus, you can still go Mang, like you mentioned. Mang is still perfectly fine in place of Infernus for stuff like that. Of course, you might have to switch up what trolls you're using and such, but still works out nicely. Let's see. What will the Mang team be? I'm not fully certain, actually, on what the Mang team is going to be when I end up going and use it. It's likely going to be a Rock Troll, Dark Troll. Well, I guess I kind of know what it might be. It's probably going to be the 3x, 4x, 5x Siege Troop with Rock Troll, Dark Troll into a Mang. Then again, I might move the Mang up front. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure then. I might go down the route of the 3x extra troop in first slot, followed by Mang, followed by Rock Troll. I mean, followed by Flame Troll. No. I was right the first time. Well, I guess Flame Troll or Rock Troll. Either would work. Duh. Neither of them actually block. So yeah, I guess it would be Flame Troll then. So never mind. It would be the Siege Troop, Mang Hero class as Titan, Flame Troll, and one other alternative. And for me personally, that will likely be Infernus, though cheaper options could be like Goblin Rocket and such. But yeah, that's probably going to be the team then. So that team again being the Siege Troop, the Mang using Titan Hero class, or Archer. But Titan would be better since it gives half mana to your Giant. The Flame Troll, which gives half mana if you're using Titan. And the Infernus in the back slot. Anyways, let's go see what we get from this thing. Hopefully a blue orb, because we're actually behind quite a bit on the orbs right now. So please give blue. Blue or purple. Yeah, there we go. Finally, we got some more blue. It's about time. We're still way behind on blues, but at least that's a little bit more. We're currently 4 green, 3 blue, 11 orange. That is insane. I wish I could trade in like 1/3 of those for blue. I'll trade like 3 of these for 1 blue. I don't even know why they don't have them convertible like that. You can't convert orbs into different orbs. You can only convert the orbs into bigger orbs of their own orb. But you can't change a single orb into a different orb, which seems kind of weird. I also really wish that the colored things were able to make orbs. Those little weird resources over here, like these things. Like those maybe for Ascend Orb, these for the Level Up Orb, stuff like that. That would have been pretty cool. That for the Orb of Clans. What color was the other one? This for the Trait Stone Orb. And this for a Chaotic Orb. And I don't know what they would use yellow for, since they probably wouldn't be able to do a Power Orb for it. But I really wish these did have the capability of being made into orbs. Even if it costs like several thousand of them or something. Okay, maybe not that many, but you know. Maybe like 1,000. Anyways, let's go and while we did all that, let's go to the dungeons real quick before I forget, and then we'll just mess with PvP some. And then whatever teams you guys suggested, like the Great Mall team, I'll go do that. Hello, Oscar, welcome. Just wondering if you would show the team out, please. Oh, sorry, which one? Corvash, Glitterclaw, Valkyrie, Queen map. Sure, we'll give it a shot. We'll go throw that down. Get Sunbird down. Clear this out. And we need one more little poke. Go take the blue. And Rowan will clean up for us. Hey, stop hitting our Rowan. We need that. Hello, Cody. Welcome. Yeah, I really hope Valraven's like craftable or something next week. Because if we don't get it by the end of this weekend, it's going to be like another month plus before we get it pretty much. So hopefully we'll either get it this weekend or it'll be in like the Soulforge next week or something, hopefully. No clue when it's coming into Soulforge, if ever. It might have even been a glitch when the treasure gnome came in there. Pretty sure it wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, we'll go throw the firebomb down. And down it goes. And one more battle. Easy wipes. Free resources. And go grab this one. Talon Banner, Mountain Crusher, Infernus, Ketris, and Divine Isabella. Interesting. Double Ketris for the win. Actually, maybe even just single Ketris if you get enough damage down through the Isabella. Come on, cast. There we go. Get that down. Get a Sunbird in there. Get the last of our mana that we need, and then wipe with either of them. Go get the Rowan. The last little bit of our mana. Didn't get it, but Rowan it. And dead. There we go. Okay, let me go do the Great Mall team, then the other team, then the Quick Talon team. And go grab that. Thank you for all the resources. Let's grab all those. And let's go into the battles. Actually, should I suggest the team slot? Let's go replace this out with a Great Mall. Grady. The Grady Mall. The Great Mall. Yeah, whoever was asking for the Great Mall team earlier. Inferno King. Mercy. Shegra. Also, not sure if you meant by no Infernus, if you meant no Inferno King. Not quite sure if that's what you were referring to. But if you were to build this team without Inferno King, you would just put a Divine Isabella there. It would serve a similar amount of skull creation. It wouldn't be as ideal of a convert, but it would still be helpful. It's kind of similar to that of a Shegra, actually, and how it would convert. So you would have a little bit of a lack of reds, but it would still help out the team. Anyways, we'll go with this. It is better to use Inferno King, though, if you have it instead of it. But let's go get our Mercy down. Move that over. Grab that into Mercy. Oh, you meant Mang without Infernus. Mang without Infernus? Didn't I already mention one earlier? It would be the Siege Troop, Mang, Flame Troll, And then anything in last slot, like Goblin Rocket or any of the other cheaper alternatives. You could even go and put a Dark Troll in last slot so you can mana generate back to it. Your Mang will be blocking it completely, but once you get your Mang up and you get excess mana, it'll leak into it. Okay, let's go, and did we just throw this down? Sure, why not? We'll see what happens. Yep, we got lucky enough. Not the best of results, but at least it's okay. He's trying to kill us off that. We'll go kill that out. And skull into skull, and that's match. Oops, I leave that there? I think I did. Oh well. We'll go take a purple, grab all that. Infernus dead, and that's match. Okay. Well, that wasn't what you were asking for, but there we go. Let me go use the other one. It wasn't Maul, he was asking for Mang, yeah. Well, it looked like Maul at one time. Thought it was Maul. I think he said Maul and then he changed it to Mang. Also, hello, Alan Soph. I didn't already say hi. Welcome. And Cody. The Talon Banner. Let me go switch to the other one. So we'll go test that out. Mountain Crusher with Archer Hero. Am I currently using that? I don't think I am. I don't even recall what hero class I'm using at the moment. I think it's Archer. Yes, I am. Okay, so that's good. Mountain with Archer. Infernus, with as most teams use. Boom, boom. Put that there. Get a Ketris. Get a type. Get a typing lesson. I'll go put that in there. Come on, Ketris, move. I hate that you can't do like the single like click anymore. You can't like double click in and then it goes into the next one. You also can't move things into the excuse me. You also can't move things into a certain location. In the past, you were able to like move it to 4th if you want to put it specifically right there, but it moves it to the next available spot, which is weird unless you already have a full team, in which case it just replaces whatever's there. Anyways, oops, did I ever place out Infernus? I did. Fail. That's not what I meant to do. And what was the other one we needed? We needed a Divine Isabella, which is good to put everything together. There we go. And that's all that. Banner was Talon. If we can find where our Talon Banner is. There it is, Talon Banner from Suncrest, and we're good to go. Only has minus blue, and we don't even use blue. He does, though. He uses a lot of blue, particularly with the Nyx there. That could actually be a bit of an issue with his team. We'll see what happens. Oh, never mind. We're going to get so much mana, it's probably not going to matter. Especially with that kind of start. So we'll go move that, Infernus, throw the other one down. And nice. Okay. Can we get the last little bit of our mana? Yeah, we'll go move that one over, I guess. It gives us Divine Isabella as well. Brown to yellow, and... I mean, not brown to yellow. Green to yellow, and then the red skull, which doesn't have alignment. We'll go throw that down. Come on, Ketris, get your last little bit of mana. Yep, we got it. Green to yellow, so we'll go grab that. Throw another Infernus down, move that over. Throw Ketris in there, get all that killed. He dies to burn, Infernus. Yep, that is pretty quick. That is indeed pretty quick. Especially with the Mountain Crusher there. We didn't actually get to utilize it, but you just get that up, explode, and you pretty much got your entire team with mana. Let's see how it does against the really annoying Drain Spam team. Yeah, we're going to take the red down. If it can outpace this, it can outpace pretty much anything. We'll go throw that over. Take the brown explosion. See if we can get a Isabel down. And the answer is no, actually. We don't have any alignment for that, so we'll throw an Infernus. Go from there. Hello, Simple! Welcome, welcome. Go throw that down. Grab all that. Double check the board. Move that. Move that. Get a Ketris down and move from there. Kill that out. Infernus. And dead. Oh, come on, Infernus, go. And there we go. Yep, that is very quick. Very, very quick. And we don't even need to switch out to Archer. Actually, we could even use Titan there if we wanted to. Though it would be slightly slower since we wouldn't get the 15% chance to instant kill. Not like we're even using that, but still, you never know. It could just randomly trigger at any moment. We'll go move that, move that. Gives us Infernus. I'm hoping that we could just upgrade our, or get our hero's mana just by exploding browns. That would be quite convenient. Do we take the green? I kind of don't want to, but we'll go grab that. Main reason being is we need to keep them for Divine Isabella. So he throws that down. Actually, he almost killed it. Down to 10 HP, now 7. He is going to kill. He's going to get it the kill off of Infernus. Luckily, he still red storms. Even though we didn't get to red storm, he does it for us. So go explode, get Divine Isabella in here. We could actually lose due to his damage output right now. We'll go grab this. We don't have anything to fit yellow into anymore, other than herself. Once that goes down. But we'll go move that over, and never mind, that's match. There we go. So the reward system got fixed for Invasion. Are you getting double the reward? No, I don't believe we're getting double the rewards because I haven't been able to reclaim any of the previous rewards that we already got. So, no, we're not getting double the rewards. They have it set up so you can only get one every single time per week. They probably already had that implemented so that people who switch guilds wouldn't be able to claim multiple. But, yeah, I will not be able to claim these. Like, for example, we already reached 8 and 9 again, too, but we weren't able to reclaim them. You're just not able to reclaim the ones you've already claimed. But we haven't claimed stage 12 yet. So later during this week, once we reach stage 12, we will get a reward. Though once we reach stage 10 and 11, we won't. Because we already claimed them yesterday due to the weird glitch that was occurring with the scoring system for this game mode. But yeah, stage 12 will probably be Friday, Saturday, I would assume. By the time we actually get around to it for our battles, and as well as our guild actually gets that many battles in. Still have a couple people that haven't even done any of theirs. And I don't think we have anyone going for the leaderboard, except maybe Lena this week. Let me see, what is that? 198? No, she's probably there. Where is she? There we go. We have one person all the way at 66. Anyways, let's go take our mail. Get our... Oh! Defend rewards. That's the best defend reward you can get. The final one that you get every 60 defends. 7,500 gold, or whatever your extra gold bonus gives it to. 83 souls. It's technically 30 souls, 3,000 gold, and 1 event key. But these two do get boosted by your soul and gold gains, depending on what percents you have. I believe if you actually go on Warlord 4 difficulty and just keep it on that by default, I think it actually raises the extra bit of resources that you get from that. I don't recall for sure if that is the case, but I know it used to in the past. I'm not sure if it still does that. Oh, sorry, I didn't do your team, Ross. I'll definitely go and do that right now then. Or right after this battle, I mean. Okay, let's go do that. So kill that out. Oh, we just got Archer. I was wondering why he killed so quickly. Yeah, we got the Archer out of nowhere. That's why I used the Archer. Go and throw this other explosion down. And we should be good to go. Throw the Infernus down and go from there. Yeah, I'll definitely need to keep this team around. It is quite quick, that is for sure. We'll go move that over. And we actually get full mana out of it too. Very nice. Right before it summons. And then it goes. That would have been annoying if we didn't have full mana there because it would have gotten a summon and all that mess. Yeah, let me go test your team real quick. Let me go save this somewhere. Oh, before I do, let me go clear out this just to make sure we win. Gotta get that revenge rival down. Even though this probably would have been pretty easy to take out with almost anything. My biggest concern was famine. Okay, we'll go and take that up. Yep, speaking about famine, we'll go get that down. He's actually going to get full mana. Yep, one more turn and he has full mana famine. And I have no way of targeting him. Actually, I do. We have Ketris, but Ketris doesn't have mana. And he just silenced the thing I needed to cast. Good job. Actually, never mind. I didn't even have alignment for that, so I guess I didn't need to cast that. And now we have Ketris, finally. Oh, don't you dare get an extra turn. Okay, good. We're fine. He didn't freeze us or anything, so we can go grab that. And now we just throw Ketris at him. And I guess we'll do that right there. Side damage will kill. And we're good to go. Let's get our explosion down. Infernus dead. Or almost dead. It'll survive with like a little extra, or not extra, but just like a little smallest tidbit of HP there. But all we need now is either a double skull or a single Infernus. So let's go, or a single Ketris, that works too. Either or, throw that down and dead. I know, trying to memorize 3. I got 2 of the 3. Close. Close. Oh, that team is annoying. That team is slightly less annoying, but still annoying. Let me go save the team that we're currently using. To somewheres. Gold Gorgoltha. What's Gold Gorgoltha? I'm actually going to keep that. That's actually a really funny team. Yeah, we can get rid of this one. I don't think I need a Voice of Orpheus team anymore. It was actually really underwhelming compared to what I was expecting it to be. Mainly because a lot of its mechanics didn't actually do what I was expecting. It's has really ridiculously low mana. I mean, damage, I mean. Anyways, let me go do the team you mentioned. Oops, that's not what I need to put here. I need to go put the team that we just did here. So get the Infernus in here, get the... Why can I not remember the other ones? I know it had a Mountain Crusher. Let me see. Maybe if I put the Mountain Crusher in, it'll... Oh, now I remember what it all was. Okay. Mountain Crusher. Yep, just have to put that there and then everything is remembered. Divine Isabella. And the Ketris. There we go. Okay. And banner was Talon. Though I might mess around with different banners on it later. But then again, it's, I believe, the only minus blue banner. So there aren't really too many other options. And it gives us pretty much what we need. Plus 2 yellow is pretty convenient. Anyways, we'll go with that. Let me rename this to Divine Crusher. There we go. And let's go replace out this team with the one that was just mentioned. Oops, not, get rid of that. Oops, actually, well, I guess we'll just leave it in. It's just going to be replaced anyways, so no point in really moving them away. Corvash, Glitter Claw. A little bit weird having a Glitter Claw in a heavy blue team. Valkyrie and Mab, because it denies out every single blue you have. Yeah, what exactly is the point of this team? Glitter Claw is never used on troops that need a lot of blue. It's really bad with Corvash and Queen Mab and Valkyrie. And there's not another green on the team. It would do a lot of damage for Queen Mab, but you could just do that with Queen Titania instead. And with Queen Titania, you'd be taking reds anyways to get its enchant. Well, I guess you would be taking reds anyways with this team too to go get Valkyrie up. Speaking about that, let me actually go rush Valkyrie banner. Not all the way, we'll just go standard red-yellow instead of +2 red, +1 yellow. Yeah, the troop, it's kind of weird. It's one feature of the game that used to be better in the past than it currently is. Well, actually, I guess there's several features that could be like that, but you used to be able to put your troop into any slot you wanted to. Like, if you wanted to, if you had nothing set in your team, and you wanted to set something specifically toward the 4th slot, you were able to in the past. Oops, why did I take it that way? I took it the way that we would lose our turn instead of the way that we would save our turn. Fail. But, it used to be in a way where you could just go and, if you wanted to go put your 3rd slot and 3rd slot and there was nothing else on your team, you could do so. But now you have to have like a whole team already in place before you can go and do that. Which is really weird. What do we need here? We're not frozen on red, are we? No. We are frozen on blue though, which is quite inconvenient. So we'll go grab all that, take the purple so we get that extra bonus. Corvash kill it. Wait, what's with its low stats? I didn't even realize it was that low. But we'll go and throw this down. But now we're stuck with a whole board with a blue team that has no blue on it. Normally Glitter Claw is to counter a team like this, not used on it for the most part. And then Corvash. Oops, I did not realize it would be that low on stats. Wow, that mid-range battle was very weak actually. Very, very weak. Speak about weak lower battles. Let me go claim this one. But yeah, I don't understand the Glitter Claw on that team at all. You're better off just building an entire team around the glitter or building an entire team around... Actually, let's keep using this. It was interesting. You're better off building an entire team around the glitter or an entire team around like the Corvash, Valkyrie, Queen Map combo. Trying to mix the two won't really work. What do we need? What do we need? We'll go take a red. Actually, before we do, let's go take some greens. Go and throw down a red or so. Move that over. Get an Infernus down. Oh, why are you poking me? And down goes that. Okay. That's pretty bad. We'll go take a red. He'll skull me. Feels weird seeing that team do good on a not red day. But we'll go move that over. If he ends up hitting a red, I guess it still ends up doing quite the toll on us. So we'll go do that, and down it goes. What is a good team to use for Emperor Liang? None, pretty much. Emperor Liang's actually pretty underwhelming. There isn't really any good anything to use with her. The only reason we were kind of using her initially was because she had, or you know, during the week she had like a 10 or 20% bonus or something, and because she was so new. We also used her pretty early on for the raids, was it? Because it was her Shentang week, yeah, for raids, for the very first raids. But other than that, no, she doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Everything that she does, other troops can do better. She's just an HP buff, a board control, and a slight magic buffer. But at none of those does she excel at very well compared to other troops. Which one's more of a threat? I guess the Nyx is more of a threat. The Nyx is always more of a threat. And down it goes. And it's pretty much matched. We'll go take a skull. Didn't get the instant kill. Oh well. We'll go get the explosion here. And nice extra turn. And that's dead. Throw the Infernus into it. And then we can poke it with anything afterwards, pretty much. Never mind, or just die to the burn. That works too. How far did I get on bounty? As far as you can do without losing a single battle or a single raven. So far we are flawless, though we are still pretty early into it, so it's pretty easy to still be flawless this early on. Oops, I can't click on it. But yeah, we're up to the 4th one on stage 8, which we got by only getting 3 of the packs. So we're at about the average rate. We could be a little bit further or less far if we had more or less ravens, though that comes out to pure luck. But so far we've gotten every raven and every win, so that's as far as we could possibly have gotten based on our raven luck. But yeah. How are we as far as the guild? We're at 12, and I assume most of the people from like 84 to about like 60 something, like 60, that's 68, probably 65, or maybe even at 60. Probably everyone in this range ended up buying the same amount of packs, which is like a quarter of my guild, or actually more like a third. Actually, might even be more than that, but we don't know because of some people possibly not doing all their battles yet. Anyways, let's go do this. Because this game mode does require a lot more battles than what Guild Wars and stuff would normally require. Most of those battles are pretty quick, at least earlier on in the week, but it does require more battles overall. I think on average it requires about like double to triple the amount of battles compared to Guild Wars. Though initially those first several, like the first dozen or two, particularly in this game mode, are just ridiculously easy. What do we even need to move? Go move that over. Or at least for late game players anyways, are they ridiculously easy? I'll go throw a Mountain Crusher in there and we'll be good to go. Oh, we didn't get the free kill on him. But let me go throw everything on his Famine so we can get that killed. Don't want to have to deal with that. And down it goes. Perfect. I wish we could burn that. I kind of need him to be down. Now we're going to waste an entire Infernus just to do 1 damage to him, or 3 damage, I mean. Never mind, it doesn't even hit it. Oh, that worked out perfectly then. Sweet. And now we throw Ketris in that match. Could also done Infernus, but Ketris is slightly quicker since no explosions, so no board delay. Do you consider a good event for someone that's have a guild that finishes invasions or raid wars? Yeah, if your guild is capable of finishing every single, if your guild can do all the tasks every single week, hey, a treasure gnome, a real one. If your guild can do every single task each week and get all the rewards from every guild-related thing, like from raids and invasions, then yes, the guild is pretty decent then. I'm pretty sure there's only about 1% of guilds that are actually doing that though. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe 5% or so. It's a pretty small percent of guilds that actually do bother to go that far with it. Because I know as far as tasks based on this achievement, we can kind of assume that it's only about 1% in the entire game or so. I know it's only the Steam version, but it'll still give us a good general basis of it. If we go under this, this number still really surprises me. Oops, not that one. Because I've always assumed this number to be a lot higher than this. But only 1.4% of all people within Gems of War have ever completed all guild tasks in a single week. Meaning less than 1.4% of all guilds are completing every single task on a regular basis. That is a lot lower than I would have ever thought it would be. So it's more towards like 1%, 1.5% at most. Because it's going to be less guilds than what that percent actually is. Mainly because, of course, someone could be in a guild and then get all the tasks completed and then go into a different guild or something. Or be kicked or some other thing. I always thought that number was more towards like 5 or 10% for the longest time. Until that achievement came around. What do you mean by don't finish? Oh, we got 500 souls. Another useless drop from it. 100% useless. Well, not 100% useless, but still. We can get that in like a minute or two. I don't know what you mean by that as far as don't finish. Do you consider... Yeah, guilds can still be good without finishing out the event thingies. Most upper guilds will be finishing them out, but there are some guilds that are opting not to do the new features. I would personally still go for them, mainly because there's a lot of resources to be claimed from them. But there are some people that don't want to have to spend the gems out, though you're kind of net gaining gems from all the resources that you actually do get from completing all of them out. We'll go through that. Because things like Ascension, Orbs of Ascension and stuff can actually save you gems in the long run. Even though you're technically spending up front, though overall it's saving you gems. Yeah, stage 10 is still very far to get. Anything I believe about past stage 8 or so is pretty far. There, we'll move that over. Yeah, that's another thing I always keep underestimating too. There are a lot of guilds in this game. I think it's, as far as like guilds that have at least 5 people in it, is somewheres around like 50,000 guilds. Of course, some of those could be inactive people, but I forget the number that they said ages ago, but it was way higher than I ever would have guessed. So you have to keep in mind a lot of those might be only like 1-person or 0-person guilds, but yeah, it was really, really high. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but it was somewhere in like the tens or hundreds of thousands. Okay, we'll go for that. Move that. Move that. Throw Infernus down. And which one do we even go for? Let's go for the Word Breaker. Might as well. Keep farming the gold, keep farming the glory. I guess we're technically farming trophies too. Hopefully, they are doing a rework to PvP later this year. To the point where they might just completely be overhauling it. But, I still hate, like, how useless trophies are. They're basically just like a dead currency in this game. They were useful for about the first few months that the game was released. And every moment past that, it was essentially useless. The only thing it's really used for these days is for making it slightly easier to recruit for your guild. Because you could say like you're a top 10 guild or something, or other thing if you have a bunch of trophies and you're in like that number position. And other than that, it's really just used to kind of keep track of like guild progress. Doesn't really actually do anything though. The only thing it's actually associated with is increasing the daily gold thing that you end up getting. I think I'm getting 5,000 from it instead of the 500 or whatever I'm supposed to be getting from it. I'm not sure, but it's really, really small, the bonus we're getting from it. It's only like a few thousand extra gold a day. There, we'll go through Infernus down. Yes, you blinked and we did dungeons. That is how quick dungeons are. If you blink like a few times in a row, you'll miss it. We already did dungeons, yeah. Yeah, I sometimes think the same thing. It's like, wait, did I do dungeons or did we just like wipe them in seconds? But yeah, we just wiped it so quickly that it's barely even noticeable. I think we did it in about 1:30. A little bit quicker today. Normally it takes more towards 2 minutes. We'll go throw Infernus down. And there we go. And that's match. You do 2 million to 4 million a week? Nice. I normally do more towards about 1.5 million. Though if I wanted to, I could probably do higher. I've been trying to save a little bit of my gold for next kingdom though. Because I want to make sure we get it all away. I don't know if there's going to be good comments in the next kingdom yet or not. So I want to make sure I have the gold keys to be able to do so. So I've been kind of farming up that. But yeah, if we go check our thing real quick. I think we're at like 1.3 million. Maybe I'll go into the next legendary task or something. Oops, let me claim all these from my guild mates. I always keep forgetting to claim that since I never use them. What was I checking again? I was checking my contribution to the guild thingy. Where does it even show that these days? There we go. Oh, I'm a little bit under. Let me go do a little bit more then. Where's my guild tasks? Guild. Oops, I hate when I go all the way out. I'm not going to do it all the way because I don't want to have a weird number. But yeah, we'll go add like 600,000 to it. There we go. And there we are. And someone else will clear that out later. Anyways, let's go back to the PvP. If you guys have anything else you want me to go over, just let me know. What else did I miss? I think that's all of it. There were also some useful... Wait, there were also useful to put guilds in bracket 1 in the first weeks. They were also... Oh, yeah. Because the whole bracket system. The weirdest thing about the whole trophy system, though, is like how it currently is now. Like, it made somewhat sense when the game first started, if they were going to implement something to kind of keep resetting it. But, that never happened. It was talked about, like, way, way early on in the game's development, but something that never happened. Like, seasons for guilds. Basically, where your trophies would be reset to 0. but you would compete for like a couple months, and then you would get rewards based on that couple months. It's kept track on the forum, but it's for the longest of time, I think about a year after the game started, it was constantly kept track on the forum by someone, but it was never implemented into the game itself, even though it was talked about. But yeah, it was going to be like some kind of league system where basically every month or every 3 months or so, like every season, it would reset the trophies of every guild, but you would end up getting compensated with rewards based on how many trophies your guild had earned. Unfortunately, they never ended up implementing that, so trophies just are going out of control, gigantic numbers these days, because there's nothing that ever resets them down. Meaning the people that are normally on the leaderboard are guilds that have been around for 1 to 3 years, which puts every other guild at a disadvantage if they ever wanted to get on that almost pointless leaderboard. Also, hello, Retro Goes Modern. Thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. Man, that was a long while ago. They talked about it quite a bit. It ended up getting replaced instead with the whole Guild War systems that they implemented, but they never ended up doing anything about the whole trophy situation. They're doing something to overhaul to overhaul the PvP system though later this year, but we don't know if it's going to be that league system or some kind of other thing. We just know that they're going to be changing it from what it currently is. What is the best way to get gold? Is it still PvP? Yes, PvP is and probably always will be the best way to get gold in Gems of War. Basically, the quickest team you could possibly win with within PvP is the best way of farming gold within the game. And it's been like that pretty much forever, and it's still staying like that. And we'll go through Infernus down. It's Ishabala, not Ishabala. It's Ishbala. Ishbala. I keep adding additional A syllable, don't I? I had a whole syllable that isn't even there. Ishbala. Oh yeah, it doesn't even have an A there. Ishabala. Oh yeah, there's no A there. Yeah, it is just Ishbala. Interesting. Adding letters that don't exist. I don't know if I'll always remember to say Ishbala, but yeah, it is indeed Ishbala. That is correct. Oops, I don't have Mercy. I was about to go cast it as if it was a Mercy for whatever reason. I think it's because I thought it was my Diviner team for a second. Because on that team I run Mercy on it for quick start. We'll go take purple. That was one of the other reasons I liked using the other Divine team too. While this is still absolutely amazing as well. But I like having Mercy on it so we can actually throw down the quick start. I haven't used Mercy much in the past. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't used it much in the past, but I like using it so that we get the quick start on the board advantage. It's not something you can do with most other troops. There's nothing else under Empowered that has that same capability as of currently. Really wish they would add that for every color. A version of Mercy for every single color would be amazing. Though they haven't gotten around to it yet. What was the best legendary task your guild has ever gotten? We ended up getting 2 mythics already, or 3. Has it been 3? I forget which mythics we got. But, yeah, getting mythics off a legendary task is about the best thing you can get, particularly if it was the one that you actually needed. I think we got Wolf Garrick, and I want to say Stonehammer, though I can't remember. Obviously, both those mythics are pretty bad, but a mythic's still a mythic. I know it was for sure it was Wolf Garrick one of the times. I forget what the other time was, though, off the top of my head. I have a screenshot of it somewhere. It's buried underneath all my other screenshots. Do you change your team at each event to get 10 to 20% bonus to stack? No, I very rarely build around 10 to 20% bonus. I used to when it used to be 50% bonus. For the first several weeks to almost like month or two, actually, it might have been, when those bonuses first came out. It was a 25% and 50% bonus. This was eventually nerfed to 10% and 20% because the 25% and 50% was way too overpowered because it basically made it so you had to use whatever the event was. If you weren't using it, you would just be completely crushed by everything else. So then they lowered it to only 10 and 20%. But ever since they lowered it to 10 and 20, it's not really that worth going out of your way to build around it. If you can incorporate your team into it naturally, and you were kind of already going to do that anyways, then it's okay to do it. But if you have to specifically go out of your way to go build something around it, it's definitely not worth it. Like this week, for example, having your hero as an archer is quite convenient since it has 20% extra stats. So it's a pretty good idea to be doing that if you were planning on using your hero, just because that's quite a bit of extra stats, particularly for your hero, since it already has pretty high stats, so it gains even more of a benefit from it. Let's see, we'll go... oh, do we have purple extra turn? No, we don't. We'll just throw a Ketris in there to kill that out, get the side damages, and Infernus to kill out the rest, and we're good to go. And actually, we got Divine Rebel to go do a double kill here. And, oh, we didn't get a second skull. We did all the skulls at once, which kind of negated out all the damage. Oh, well, we'll go throw that down in that match. And there we go. I didn't even notice that either. The red storm that we're getting is increasing the amount of reds that we're getting that is going towards our Ketris to give him additional stats. I didn't even think about that. Because you can use the firestorm off of him or any troop that has that, like Sunbird or anything, to go and get his stats up that way. Yeah, let's go move that over. Move that one, get Infernus down, and should be good to go. Actually, we have Ketris first. Let me go throw that just so that kills out Nyx, so we don't have to deal with it. Oh, if it was burned, it would actually... oh, never mind, it can't be burned. I forgot. I got that new trait. I keep thinking it has the immune to mana drain trait thingy, but they end up changing that in the most recent patch, so it wouldn't be so overpowered. Because they didn't end up releasing mana immune to mana drain until the most recent patch, but prior it did have mana shield, which did gain immune to mana drain, but then they replaced out its trait for fireproof instead of mana shield. That's weird. We just hit number 1 twice in a row, but there we go. Let's go take our tribute, go check our mail. Not too bad a tribute. 4,500 gold, 7 gems, 600 souls, 73 glory, 14 gold keys. Check our mail, all the PvP stuff. Defend rewards, and PvP, and PvP. It's kind of weird. The PvP stuff doesn't get bonused, but the defend rewards do. It's kind of odd. Is there a banner you wish they'd make +3 ever? I wouldn't mind +3s. I really wish there was a way to like customize into any banner that had a total of 3 in it. Like going like plus minus 1 or -1 +3 or all of the -1 +2 +1 options and stuff like that. Obviously you wouldn't be able to go any further than that, but yeah, I really wish they did just have like full customizable banner so you didn't have to keep going through them every single time. I feel like the banner system's a little bit dated. It wasn't what was initially implemented when the game first started, but they implemented it pretty soon after. I think the whole get plus the mana bonus is that you end up getting. They end up implementing that, I think, like 6 months, I want to say, into the game. So it's been around for quite a long time, but it's still kind of dated these days because there's a lot of banner combinations now at this point that they're starting to add that are kind of cool, but it ends up making it so there's they're never going to be able to release enough kingdoms to cover every single +2 +1 -1 combination. It's just not possible. I forget how many that is, but I think it's somewhere in the hundreds, which obviously realistically they cannot do. There's no way they're going to go to a couple hundred kingdoms. I still find it amazing how many kingdoms they do have though. But yeah, they still plan on adding a new kingdom every few months. And they initially only planned for like 25 to 30 kingdoms, and they're already at 32. They pretty much already ran out of map. They only have 1 spot left if they're going to use that. And then every following kingdom has to, they need to do something to the map, or else they have no more space unless they're going to cram them all, like maybe on that island over there or something. But, yeah, they're starting to run out of space. This map has actually been the same map since day 1 of the game, too. This is a really old map, but they're finally going to be either overhauling it, replacing it, expanding it, or doing something with it starting sometime this year. Because they have to. They're going to run out of space if they don't. Will you go out of your way to farm Red Explorer events? Weekly event? Yes, I will be going for. I'm waiting for the Treasure Gnome, though. There's no point in doing it now since Treasure Gnome is going to be this weekend from Friday until Sunday. So there's no point in doing it now when we could just do it later for higher rewards. So I'm just waiting until then. I think I mentioned that on Monday, too. But yeah, don't bother with the event at the moment. Just wait until the Gnome event because you'll be able to get 2 done at once. You'll be able to farm the Gnomes while simultaneously getting the current event done. And then just stop once you're done with the event, or just keep doing Gnomes if you like farming Gnomes. But yeah, definitely wait till Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to complete out this event. Doing it now, you can still do it now if you wanted to, but if you plan on hunting treasure Gnomes, you might as well do it then. Especially if you have time this weekend, free time. Let's see. Never mind, I already answered that one. Hello, Skazays. For a long time, around 1.5 years. Wow, that's a really long time. But this is the first time you end up on a stream. Well, glad you could join us on the stream. Is there a team in defense that allows you to get a positive ratio win-lose? No. There's basically no defend team that you can do a normal defend to be able to get a 50% win-lose rate. It's actually better to deliberately lose your battles, though, and not win them. The reason for losing defends is kind of what you've been seeing us doing lately. I actually have an okay team set up right now. But as far as losing, it's actually more beneficial to lose than it is to win. Whenever you win, you get a small amount of glory, souls, gold, and you get 1 more point onto this. But whenever you lose, you get the opportunity of seeing a revenge. And revenge battles give you twice as much gold as what a normal battle would give you. It also gives you +3 additional glory as well on top of that. Rival doesn't do that, but the revenge do. So you'll notice right here, if we go look at our gold right now, we're at, let me actually go and mark that number down right now. Let me actually type it into chat just so we can keep reference of it. But it's 2,717,959. So if we go type that number in right there and go do our battle, you'll notice that we'll gain about twice as much gold than, you can see it's a revenge battle. We'll gain about twice as much gold as the end screen says. And these revenge battles mainly only come up when you lose battles and defend. So the more defend you lose, the more of these you'll end up seeing. And these end up giving you twice as much gold, so overall they actually net you more resources than if you win the defend. It's really weird that it's set up that way. But yes, winning defends is more profitable. I mean, losing defends, at least as far as PvP is concerned, is more profitable than winning them. The only time you would actually want to win your defends is during Guild Wars. But in normal PvP, you wouldn't want to. So here you'll see we have some kind of gold amount. It is 2,853. So let me type in that number too, just for reference. So we have that there. But you'll notice that the difference between that total and that number will not be 2,853. It's going to be like somewhere around 5,000 or something. Yeah, if we go check it. Our gold value now is 2,723,415, which is about, like I mentioned, it's about 6,000 higher than the number we just had. Actually, more like 5,000 something. But yeah, as you can see, it's basically double the amount of gold for doing a revenge. So you want to lose your defend so you get more of those. It's also why PvP is so good for gold as well, because revenge battles are insanely overpowered for how much gold they give. We got like 5,500 gold or something for that battle. Actually, we can go calculate that out right now. Let me see the exact number. We just have to take the previous number and the current number. That was, let's see, oops, that's not what I meant to do. 2723415 minus 2717959, and that comes out to 5,456 on the dot is how much we got from that battle. Even though it didn't specifically say we got 5,456, that is how much we got for doing that revenge battle, and it's why losing defends are so much better. But yeah, so basically set your team as anything. You may even notice like why people would set something like this. That's why people set teams like this. It's because they deliberately want to try to lose, because it's better if they lose than it is to win. It's really weird that it's set up that way, but it's been that way pretty much since day one. There's never really been a moment within this game where it's been worth setting a good team in defense. They were able to finally fix that for Guild Wars at least, so Guild Wars has been fixed, but as far as normal defense, it's still completely broken. Not sure when they're going to address that, probably when they rework PvP later this year. But at this current moment, definitely good to go and utilize your loses, because they're better than winning on defend. I'll go throw this down. Anyways, guys, are there any other questions? Otherwise, I'm probably going to be heading off for the night. We'll be back same time as always tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll just be messing around with the same stuff, doing some invasion, might mess with a different team. Definitely plenty of teams with how many elementals there are out there. We could probably do a different team every single day if we wanted to. It'd still be fine. Not sure if I'm actually going to do that, but, you know, we'll definitely mess around with some stuff. But other than that, we'll just be doing all the normal stuff. But anyways, guys, I guess I will see you all later on. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget, as I mentioned, this Friday will be the Gnome event, or the start of it. It lasts from Friday at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at reset, and then it lasts all the way until Monday at reset. So basically the beginning of Friday all the way until the end of Sunday, essentially. Oh, the title still says day 1? Does it? Oh, no, it does. You're correct. I didn't change that. Let me change that right now. A little late. A little late. It's been changed now. At least when it goes on the video later, it should come up as day 2 and not day 1. What was the invasion team with Infernus? You missed it since you got here late. It was the Siege Troop. Let's see. Siege Troop, Dark Troll, Flame Troll, and Infernus is what I'm using. I might be revamping that later on. We were also doing some really weird one as well, which was kind of funny. We ended up doing... what was the thing? How do I get there quickly? Actually, where's the classification for it. Where'd it go? 1 second. I know it has a classification. Aren't they called guardians or something? There it is. Oops, not that one. There was a really funny one that's most people actually probably have access to as well, other than the Infernus part of it. But the rest of it, if you have an Infernus, is really cheap. This actually worked amazingly, and I think I might try it again tomorrow because it was pretty funny. But this worked out surprisingly well. Oops. Go to default, clear filter, Infernus, and there we go. But yeah, this team with double yellow worked way better than I would initially have anticipating it to work. Basically, you just keep spamming humility over and over and over again. You don't end up getting the 10 bonus stats on this guy, but he still has protection from his armor trait. You also get to keep doing loyalty, which will allow you to keep getting HP off of its ability. And you can just keep doing that into yellow. Humility will give you random stats. Ideally, that will be magic into your Infernus. Other than that, it also, once your honor dies, starts giving magic like crazy every single time it takes HP damage. And with loyalty, you can just keep giving HP to the point that it hopefully never dies and just keeps buffing up your team. And then you just kill them with gigantic Infernus damages and win that way. You could also do Goblin Rocket there and it would work similarly, though of course Infernus would be much better if you do have it as an option. But anyways guys, I will see you all later. Thank you all so much for coming down. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget, no event later. And actually, if you guys are wondering exactly when that is, because I never give like the exact time, you can just look at any of these. So it's going to be in 3 days and 5 hours? Counting days. 2 days and 5 hours. So that would be Friday. But yeah, you can kind of see right there. If you're wondering like what time 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is in your time zone, that's in 5 hours on Friday. 5 hours from now, but on Friday is when that is. So yeah, that's when that is. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later.